In order to be healthy, you have to be effective. In order to be effective, in other words, the system works. It produces what it needs to produce. But in order to be effective, you have to identify the clients for whom you are serving to be effective. Who are the clients? Clients are not those that necessarily consume it. These are customers. Clients are those who decide to buy it. Who decides? That's your client. I used to take my kids when they were young every Sunday to brunch. I like to go to a restaurant called Love because they had baked beans, which I like. But guess where did we go? Which restaurant did we go to eat? McDonald's. Who decided? The kids. So who are the clients of McDonald's? I was just the sucker who was carrying the wallet. That's why McDonald's is very good at marketing. It's oriented to the kids. They promote to the kids. They have playgrounds for the kids in front of the restaurant. The menu looks for the kids. Who decides is who is the client. If you're a real estate developer in a developed country like United States, New York, go to New York. Look at this new apartments. The kitchens are very small. What's going on? Who is the client? The wife. That's who buys it. That's who decides what to buy. So when you are going to ask yourself, I want to be effective, my company to be effective, who decides? Now in the B2B business, there are multiple people. The finance people have to, any one of them can buy or can veto. Now you have to look at all the different needs and develop a pitch, develop a presentation that satisfies different needs of different decision makers so nobody vetoes the decision and they buy. Now, what about the shareholders? Are they not the clients? They invested money. They want to get a return on their investment. And that, by the way, is economic theory. For them, the client of a business is the shareholders. That's why we aim how to produce profits for them. But what happens? We are forgetting the customers. We are forgetting the clients. Sometimes we undermine the needs of the clients to satisfy the needs of the shareholders, selling them food which is not healthy. So what are the shareholders? For me, they are stakeholders. There is a goal. We have to satisfy the needs of the stakeholders, for sure. No question about it. Why? So they continue to cooperate so you can satisfy the needs of the clients. You have to satisfy. Herbert Simon called it satisficing, to do enough to satisfy. You have to satisfy the needs of the shareholders, stakeholders, so they give you the resources or stop prohibiting the resources so you can satisfy the real needs of your customer. That is your focus. The clients. The clients. And then they are happy enough. But this is the clients. Here is the more is better. Here, enough is good enough. So who do you exist for? For your clients. And how do you know if you're satisfying their needs? Look at a restaurant. If you own a restaurant and the clients, customers, are not coming back, you're going to die, right? It's not good to, you're going to run out of people, unless you're a tourist trap. So there are always some kind of a tourist. That's why the food is so lousy, tourist traps. Because the customer, the client there in a tourist trap is the owner. And the customers are just the vehicle to make money for the owner. Who you want to satisfy? Are they coming back? That tells you if you're satisfying the needs. If your spouse is not coming back, there is a need. You did not satisfy. If the children are not coming back and they disperse around the world, there is a reason. By the way, are you a client too? You have a needs too, right? Yes, but watch it. You should not be a client. You should be a stakeholder. Satisfy your needs sufficiently so you can serve that for which you exist, as a parent, as a leader, as a scientist, as an innovator, whatever it is. If you are the client, everything is to satisfy my needs, and everybody else is a stakeholder, just enough so I can maximize my needs, you're egocentric. And by the way, it doesn't have to be client externally. Every department, every unit inside the company has clients. They have to buy your services. Accounting has internal clients for information. Everybody inside also exists for each other, not only for the outside. Yes, but they cannot decide because we have monopoly over the needs, accounting. They have to buy my services. They cannot go outside. In that case, be honest. Just honest. Close your eyes and ask yourself, who needs my services? Next, what do they need? And will they buy it if they had a choice not to? Would my spouse stay with me if they had a choice not to stay with me? Be honest. That will tell you if you're satisfying a need or not. And now we have an exercise I would like you to do. Who are the clients of a hospital? Who are the clients of a prison? Who are the clients of a school? Who are the clients of government? There's a lot of confusion there that creates a lot of problems and inefficiencies and bureaucracies, so we better discuss it. See you next time. Thank you.